Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the introduction. Uh, yeah, as Raga was mentioning, I'm an artisan of Mysuru Rosewood Inlay, which is a traditional art of Mysore. Uh, may I know how many people have been to Mysore? Anybody here? Okay, everybody is on mute. Yeah. Okay. I got few responses. If you have been to Mysore, it's all why we call it as a capital of India. Because whatever we see now, whatever we are thinking, vocal for local and everything, our Mysore Maharajas were visionaries. Everything we had 100 150 years back itself. Whatever we are doing now, that is why actually there is a laid back attitude in Mysore. Okay, most of the things whatever we need for to lead a life, everything we get in Mysore. Similarly, it is also a GI hub. GI in the sense like a geographical indication tag. Okay, like for example, Mysore silk, Mysore sandal, our Mysore rosewood inlay, and Mysore style painting, Mysore ganjifa, even like Mysore pak, Mysore masala dosa, Nanjangud rasbale, Mysore mallige. Uh, like this, we have so many things coming out of Mysore. Uh, why we have so many things? Because our Mysore Maharajas were patronage of all these arts and culture, whatever we have in and around Mysore. So in Mysore rosewood inlay, traditionally what we used to do was we used to inlay ivory, uh, whatever the elephant tusks, we used to inlay that inside the rosewood, which we used to get in and around Mysore. This is a traditional art of Mysore. It's called Mysuru Rosewood Inlay. Mysore is the place, rosewood is the shisham wood, and inlay is the technique. In Taj Mahal, you might have seen marble inlay. In Sarangpur, they do brass inlay. In Mysore, we do wood inlay. Like this, in Hoshiarpur, they do bone inlay, and in Sambal, Uttar Pradesh, they do horn inlay. Like this, there are different kinds of inlays all around India. Uh, I'm not able to present anything here because our works are visual representation, which will be only if you see, then you'll be able to more detailedly understand. So what you can do is you can search as Raga was mentioning. In the meantime, you can search online or in Instagram. You can search MK Enterprise One, so that you'll get what we are doing, what it is, because everything is visual. If you do that, you can see what we are doing. Uh, in just a minute, I'm putting up the yeah. If you see my DP, there is a QR code. You can scan that, or you can type in that. By doing that, you'll be redirected to Instagram. There actually you can see the works, what we are doing and everything. You can see that. Uh, that is one thing. And like as we have been mentioning, it is a actually cultural art of Mysore. It has a very for example almost 150 200 years of known shops itself, like a handicraft shop itself, from 1860s, it is present in Mysore. That's what the longest, but we are not able to trace it back where it was. We know the area and the street, but not the exact place. That's the thing as of now. And our Mysore Maharajas, and also Tipu Sultan, he also there are three kinds of history for this work, which is prevalent in Mysore. One is Mysore Maharaja, their own lineage, artisans here, they started doing this. This is one kind of thing. And the other one is Mysore Maharaja invited people from Iran, uh, old Persia, from Persia they came to India, in s- uh, they were artisans, and when they were trading actually horses and elephants and all these things, they used to trade in Mysore. Those artisans, when they settled in Mysore, they asked and also their family members when they were visiting. Mysore Maharaja told them like if you know any art and anything, like you can work on it. Like we'll support you. Because of that, like there were so many like artisans like who got created. And also like if you come to Mysore, in Mysore Palace, in doors of the Mysore Palace, like you can see the like very elegant works of like ivory inlay, which is done in there. That is one other one story. And then the next one is like Tipu Sultan. Like he called few artists artisans from like Taj Mahal. When the artisans came to build the Taj Mahal, after that they like settled there in Agra, like in nearby Agra places, and then from there they redistributed in different parts of India, and one part came to Mysore, and like Tipu Sultan gave the work of Darya Daulat, which is in Srirangpatna in Mysore. And after that like they started. That's what they tell. Like that is one kind of story which we have here, because like we do not have any written history. That's what like I'm also working on, like on documenting all this whatever we have, because like everything is a oral tradition. Artisans, like art is very rich but artisans are very poor. Because of that, like what is happening is like most of the artisans, they are not even like poor in the sense actually, like with the skills and work they are very rich, but like financially like they are like whatever I'm talking about. Okay, like these things, like what was happening was, our artisans like they like these kind of like traditional works, if they don't start when they are young, it is very difficult to like learn and also like carry forward. So like what they used to do was like they used to like leave the schools like when they are like third standard, fourth standard, and then they started. I know people who are like 40 years of age and have the experience of 30 years. They started when they were like only like 10 years, and like even 8 years, like that. Like these kind of things, like what will happen is like when they were going to school and when they're coming back in the evenings, they'll come and like learn with the artisans like this, like it used to happen. So like these kind of this is a like one like small background. And okay, like I'm changing the uh, this one DP again. You can see the work. uh, is it visible? Just a minute. Yeah, I have changed the this one DP. Like everybody is able to see that. You can give a thumbs up if you are able to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like in here, like you can see one work that like this work actually like what I do, like okay, like I'll tell you like one small thing. What I do is like in this traditional art, like whatever is happening, whatever people are doing, okay, like my thing is like I'm like as he was mentioned, Raga was mentioning, like I'm a mechanical engineer in software field interested in traditional art. Okay, nothing, there is no connection between one field, like whatever like got trained in college, and then whatever I'm working and whatever I want to do. I want to pursue PhD in this, like in marketing of this, because most of them they work on the art perspective. When we do the art, but if we can't sell it, there is no point in doing it. That's why like artisans are living day by day. Not only like our traditional Mysore Rosewood Inlay art, everywhere, all over India, all over the world. Like why like youngsters are not coming and taking it up is because like we do not have money. That's what they tell. But there is very much like big market, and we can sell like whatever works we have. But the problem is like we are not like we are not able to connect to that audience, that kind of audience. So like you can see there is a one frame like in center, like I have put MK Enterprise. That is actually a mirror frame. This work is in like new parliament building. Okay, like I have started only like 7 years before. Uh, for this June, like it will be like 8 years. Okay, like in 8 years, whatever work which is done in our like studio, like I have a studio called MK Enterprise. Whatever we have done here has been reached to like new parliament building. How like How is it possible? Okay, there are like very legendary artists here, artisans. Like their works are also there, but like even our work, like we are youngsters. Like actually, like MK Enterprise, whatever my like I'm a proprietor. Our business is the youngest artisan group in Mysore. Like average age average age is like 30 35. Okay, like if you see any artisan group, there will be like at least 50 60 is the average age, because like youngsters are not coming to learn the art, and the elders, they are not even teaching to their own children, because they think there is no money. And because of that, like our own like traditions are like like at the brink of extension. Yeah. uh, yeah, you can see the like motifs, florals, and everything. Like one of the exhibitions I went to Delhi, in Noida. There actually, somebody from IGNCA, they saw the works, and they actually like our Prime Minister, like Shri Narendra Modi ji, actually like what he had mentioned was like whatever we display in like a new Parliament building, that is like a art gallery. If you visit, anybody like if you get a chance, please visit. And also like whoever has visited, you might already know that like new Parliament building, it's like a museum. A museum of what? Like okay, there are so many things in and around my like India. Okay, like what they are choosing is like GI crafts and arts, whatever we have in India. That's what is displayed all over in there. Okay, like why it became that rage was like actually like we have so many things in India, not only in India, all over the world we have so many things. But what is happening is like somebody else is copying. For example, in Mysore, we have so much of intricate like sandalwood carvings, that actually like what people are doing is they'll take the models like miniature samples from here, and they'll go to China, they'll get the molds of it and mass produce it, and they come back to Mysore and they'll sell it in the name of Mysore toys. Okay, these kind of things happens. So like to like reduce all these things, and also like we need to eliminate, but like currently like it is very like tedious job, because like even the customers, whoever is working on it, they should also be aware of it, like whatever we are using. Because like for example, when we are eating food, okay, like when we see that like there is some like harmful thing in that, will not consume it, right? Like knowingly like will not consume it. But for example, there are like frames which are made from plastic, molded by using plastic and all those things. But what we think is okay, like this is cheap when compared to like whatever we do traditionally. Like why we are like why it is becoming costly, the traditional works whatever we are doing, why it is becoming costly is because like it is like a egg and chicken problem. Okay, like there are no artisans, because of that the cost is going high. And customer thinks like the cost is high, and we are not getting the proper work, because customer thinking like we don't have like good works, that's why nobody like I am not purchasing. Artisan is like I'm not getting proper money, so I'm not doing. Okay, somebody somewhere like should start something. Okay, without the trigger, like we'll not be able to like do anything. So like what I started doing was like everything reverse. Okay, whatever is happening, I started in the ulta, like from the end. Actually, like everybody starts from the art and then go to the marketing. Okay, I came reverse from the marketing side. Okay, initially like what I did was like we have like master things like in Mysore, which is like there are so many things like which you can't even imagine. Those kind of things, like what I tried to do was like I wanted to bring all the artisans online. So I wanted to create one platform and bring all those. And these artisans, they know only like our like Kannada language, which is from like our Karnataka. Similarly, there are artisans in other districts and also other like this one states, where like they are like skilled and everything. Okay, like once like we call them and ask them to speak, okay, they'll be afraid. They'll be like shy, and most of them they'll not be able to articulate like whatever they are thinking. But if you see their works, like you'll be mesmerized. Okay, they'll be working from so long, like we can't even imagine like what is possible. Okay, and people will say like you might have also heard like your father or grandfather, anybody telling like in our time there were like so much of skilled things, like so many things were there, but now it is no more. Okay, even now there are. Okay, but we are not like giving more like what uh, we are not promoting those kind of things. Instead, like what we are doing is like, okay, like can you mass produce? For example, people will come to us for any programs they want works. Okay, okay, we need like 100 pieces tomorrow. Okay, this is a traditional handicraft. Like we'll not be able to cater that kind of market as of now, because like we are small in this one numbers in our numbers of artisans. And also like any handicraft, like it is not like it is like a printer. If you press the button, it will come like the printer like will print and will be able to do it like that. There are so many things like challenges, like I'll be like I'll be talking about it as well. Yeah, that is one thing. Like this is a history, like whatever I am talking, this is according to my knowledge. It's like whatever I have accumulated around like last 7 years. Okay, like if there is anything like wrong or like if I'm please correct me. Okay, like if I'm if I'm wrong anywhere. Okay, and next I'll put one more. Yeah, like by thumbs up, anybody can confirm. Like if you are able to see the Nandi bull slide on this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Here, like if you see, you can like whatever I'm talking, like you can see in my DP. Okay, like in this one. There, if you see there is a Nandi bull. Okay, like this, like what we used to do was like whatever we have in and around Mysore. This was what like we used to depict by using Mysuru Rosewood Inlay. For example, the village sceneries, like whatever village scenes, like mother and child walking, and somebody going to village back in bullock cart. These kind of things, like elephants, like forest scenes, which we have like in and around Mysore, Bandipur, here this side, and everything, Nagarhole, and all these kind of things, and also like village sceneries, and also like devotional gods, these kind of things we used to do. But what is happening is there is a always like if there is no innovation in any product, like what will happen is over the time it will become saturation. Like we have product life cycle, right? The introduction, and then the growth, and then the saturation, and then the decline. Okay, now like what is to happen was like there are people who are like willing to purchase all these things. Okay, they are like getting old, and they like the traditional works, but there is a big market of youngsters. Okay, if we can cater to them, then we can expand the business. But what is happening is we are not concentrating on that. We are only just concentrating on the like traditional work, because like our skills are apt to that. And also like change is very difficult. Okay, they have learned from like we have a thing, right? Like quote, learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay, learn, we have learned it. Okay, unlearning is very difficult, because like traditional artisans, they'll be like whatever we do, right? Like even without seeing, they'll be like their hands, they are like trained in such a way, like such precision. Without seeing, they can keep on working to hours together. Okay, like after that, like they can see, like it will be correct, right? Like because like that is a trained skill whatever they are doing. And traditional motifs, like for example elephant motifs, like hamsa, peacock, and ducks, like whatever we get like in around Mysore, these kind of things like parrot, these kind of like motifs we used to do by using like on this one. And the work, like what we do is like first, whatever we want. Yeah, initially like in olden days, what they used to do was like artists, they used to sketch first, like what they used to sketch whatever they need, and then they used to do the tracing. Tracing in the sense like we'll draw the outline of the work. We'll keep a tracing paper on the top of the painting whatever we had done, and we'll do the outlines of it. Once we do the outline, we'll take that, and then we'll make a photocopy. Back then actually, like we didn't have photocopy. Then they used to do templates. They used to paste that tracing on the silver or aluminum sheet, and then they used to cut it. Once they cut in all the shapes, it will become a template. We used to keep that on the wood, and then we used to mark the outlines, and we used to cut it. Back then we used to do like that, but now like we have photocopy machines like a Xerox or any other like Canon or any Epson, any machines. Like we'll take a photocopy of it, and then uh, what we do is like we'll paste that on wood. Like how we humans have skin colors, nature also has everything in itself. Using that to create art is our Mysuru Rosewood Inlay. So like if you see here the Nandi bull, there is like red, gray, white, orange, all these colors. Okay, the grayish like whatever you are seeing, that is actually tamarind tree wood. The background whatever you are seeing in that, that is actually champa flower tree. The frame is a rosewood, and the red color is called padak. It grows only in three parts of the world, and Andaman, Australia, and Africa. And padimugam, that is actually Ayurvedic plant, that is orange color. In these like that grows only in Kerala, as of like my knowledge, like that grows in Kerala. If you have been to Kerala, there actually like they'll provide in Kerala, like they'll give a drink like water that will be orange color. That is because of that padimugam wood. There will be like piece of bark, like they'll put it in water overnight and then they'll drink in the morning. That is actually that will purify the blood. That is what like it is used for, and also ebony and other like exotic woods also we'll use. And also like as I was talking about, like Mysore is the hub of arts, like whatever we have art and culture, Mysore is a hub. So like I started like that, but actually what was happening was like I was not getting anything on time. Artisans like they'll be like telling me that like sir, like we don't have any work, like because of that only like everybody is leaving and everything. If we give work, I was not getting back, because like whoever comes, no, like new people, okay, like it is very difficult to talk to them and convince them. Because of that, like I was not getting anything. Like I got frustrated over time, meaning like for one chess pawns, we did like one chessboard, me and my friend. There was one of my like carpenter friend. I'm basically a mechanical engineer. I had all the tools in my place. uh, like I created one small workshop and we started. And then like what happened was like we created a chessboard. We wanted chess pawns just for the pawns. Like I was like behind the artisan, because like we get like a plastic or anything like online, or if I click on Amazon I'll get it. I didn't wanted that kind of works. Like I wanted 100% made in Mysore. So like I was behind the artisans, talking to them like I want like this, I want like that, and everything. Like after 6 months also, I was not able to get it. So I got like frustrated. I thought, okay, like let me concentrate on the like work. I might be wrong. Like I might be in the wrong field. Let me see like what is happening. So like what I did was, okay, like okay, this is what is happening. What I'll do is next what I did, I asked other artisans to work on the same thing. There also same thing happened. Then I got frustrated. I left everything. Before doing all this, what I did was just on Google Maps, I uploaded my profile, meaning like MK Enterprise is the name. That's why like actually like I have not changed yet. I have created a brand called Kalapurana inside the MK Enterprise. Back then, actually, like I was not aware like what to do. Meaning like I was blank. I was just exploring the things like whatever we have in and around. And in that, actually, what happened was when I was exploring, I came across so many things in Mysore, but I was not like if we can't give anything on time and like the quality and everything to the customer, there is no point in that. Like meaning there are like handicrafts means like actually like we can't give it on time first of all, like because craft, if it is a master craftsman, okay, like even everything is completed, even after that if he sees something he'll work on it. Okay, like it's not like there is nothing called finished in art, and also like the master crafts, there is nothing called completed artwork. Because like if you keep for like 100 days, like we'll work, if we keep on seeing the work, okay, like we always think of the corrections and like whatever we can improve on that. it's like art, like a meaning, like in business also same thing happens, like over the time, like we'll keep on improving. Similarly here as well. Okay, so like what I thought, okay, like this is not a right thing for me, I'll leave it. Meaning leave it in the sense like, I didn't told anyone that I'm not doing it anymore. I just left it as it is. Then one day what happened was like one person called me, and he was like, sir, like my father is a good craftsman, like can you come and see his work? Because what I uploaded in Google Maps was marketing of Mysore handicrafts, and also like corporate gift supplier. This is what, like actually, like I didn't even know what to do. I just uploaded that and I had kept it as it is in Google. And after that what happened was like he called me. He saw that he was nearby, like only like 3 4 kilometers from my place. So like he called me and he was like, sir, like my father is a good craftsman, like can you come and check his work? If you like his work, then only like you do the marketing, if it is possible. Can you help us? So I was like, okay, anyways, like I'm not a marketing person, there is nothing to lose if I go there. So I thought, okay, like I'll think about it. I was in Bangalore. I was working in Bangalore at that point. Um, so like I thought, okay, yeah, I'll come. I saved his number. I told I'll come. I don't know how come. Okay, on the same day, I got one inquiry from one person like, sir, like we want 100 bags, and also like we want pen stands. This person who called, like his father does the pen stands and other like wooden handicrafts, small handicrafts. Okay, like at the same day I got a call that like we need this. That actually, like I was thinking like, okay, like there might be something here. Let me check. Then like it was Thursday or something. On Saturday I came back to Mysore, and then I visited his workshop. Once I went there, they were doing charaka of like Gandhiji, like charaka we have, that which owns like the wool. uh, I saw the workmanship, and like I was telling from that time, like I'm a mechanical engineer. Okay, like I know how things work, like how the stuff, like whatever we do, I know design. Okay, when I saw that design, I was thinking like he must be some like product designer or somebody has given the design and they are he's working on it, because it was next level. Like everything, even a single joint, everything, like it was like perfect. There is not even a single nothing. Like when I was talking about the improvement or anything, right, there is nothing, there is no room for improvement at that point. Okay, because I was not mature enough. I was thinking, okay, this is perfect. Whatever I was thinking, this is the product. And then I asked him like, okay, what is the price? It was nominal price. Okay, then what I started doing was, okay, I talked to him. I kept on going to his workshop every week, and then I told him, okay, sir, can you give like few, when you're doing for somebody else also, please do extra and give it to me. I'll go to Bangalore, like because like I used to stay in Whitefield, which is very far in Bangalore itself, north side. It is like, because of that, like it is far. Nobody used to come there, to market it from the handicrafts, from Mysore. So I told him, nobody will come to my area there. Give like few extra works, like whatever you have, and I'll go and sell there. I'll try to sell it. And then and till now, okay, whatever I had, like I didn't even know how to sell also. Okay, just like everything is on the go. Okay, like while coming back, we were like 5 6 friends. We used to come in car, one of the friends had car, and we used to travel from Mysore to Bangalore, and on the weekends we used to go back. And that was a Sunday night, and we were coming back from Mysore to Bangalore. In Chanpatna, Chanpatna is a place like in between like Mysore and Bangalore, where actually they sell like more toys, and that is very famous for lacquerware toys. Chanpatna toys only the name is. And those kind of things were there, like a showroom was there, and they wanted to just tease me because of that, because in my circle there were no anybody who's entrepreneur, and also everybody only working. Okay, we are all employees, nobody had the mindset from my a childhood. Like my thing is, okay, why should I go somewhere and do something which I don't like it. Okay, like if I do something, I should like it and I should work on it completely. But unfortunately, like in my home, like we the financial condition and everything, that was not possible. So I wanted like I took up the job, and I needed money, so I went to Bangalore, and everything was happening. So like just to tease me, like what they told was, "Oh, Mon, like you're doing all this, right? Like go sell this." Like that was there was a tea stall where we like stood our car, like parked our car, and they were like just to tease, like they told there was a handicraft shop next to that. They told me like Mohan, like go and sell to them. Like let's see like what will happen. Well, I was like, okay, like let me try that also. Because like in Hindi there is one saying, "Pooch ke dekho," meaning like that is not like perfect Hindi. Pooch kar dekho, meaning like ask and see. Okay, like if we get it, okay. And if we don't get it, there is nothing to lose. So what I did was like I went there. I took like two, three, four samples, one pen stand, one key holder, and a pen, wooden pen, and these kind of things. I went there. Okay, I was still hesitated. Like these people were standing behind me, so like I was like, okay, like I should not like worry so much. Like I'll go and talk to him. I went to him and I was talking him, and then I told I'm an artisan. Like we have a factory in Mysore. I'm the marketing guy. If you like this, like we'll sell directly to you. We sell it to this one like distributors there. From distributors, you'll purchase and you are selling here. If you want, like I can directly give it to you. He saw the works, he saw the quality and everything. Because like for me, quality is everything. If I don't give the quality work, you will never come back to me again. And like you will also like do the negative publicity on myself, like my works by yourself. Okay, so like what I did was like, okay, let me do this. Like I went there and I talked to him. After I talked to him, he was like, he was impressed by the quality of the work, and he told like, sir, how many pieces you have? I told like 100 pieces. Then he told like, what is the price of this? I gave like a very nominal price. I like kept like only like 20% margin. And then I told him, he was like, okay. I thought like, okay, he'll ask for the discount and then I'll give the discount and then it will become 10% margin and then I'll give it. He told, okay. Because like if they come to Mysore, they were paying more than whatever I was asking for it. And then my friends were like in shock. From like he paid everything, like he purchased everything and he told, okay, like in Bangalore, like you just take the samples whatever you have shown me, and rest everything you keep it here, we'll sell it. And my friends were like shocked, and they were like, from there Chanpatna till the Bangalore, everybody are like, Mohan, like how to invest in your business, like what can we do, like we'll also join you, like these kind of things. Like it will like instantly like we'll start that. Like when we are talking to our friends, they were like, they saw that, like okay, they saw that like somebody purchased from me. Because of that, they were like, okay, Mohan, like how to like how like we'll also collaborate with you, like how much do I need to invest? I was like, no, I don't have so much product. Only like if you invest also, like I don't know where to go and purchase like those kind of artworks, like any crafts work. So I was like, no, 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 that is not possible as of now. Like we'll see what will happen. And then like that's what like it kept on happening. And also in Bangalore when we went there, I took one of my friend, and I was explaining to one, like actually like I was not giving to any big emporiums or anything. Small shops, I used to go and I used to talk to them. And like I used to tell them, I'm an artisan from Mysore. Like this is what like we do manufacture, and if you want, like I can give it to you. They were like, okay, like sir, like we don't know how it sells here. We'll take 5 pieces. Okay, anyways, like that is also good for me. Five pieces like I used to give in one showroom, and then they used to call me and they used to tell, okay, sir, like it has been completed. Like you can give back. And these things were happening, and during that time COVID hit. Actually the Mysore Rosewood Inlay, the traditional art, we like it was flourishing during 70s and 80s, 1970s and 80s. It was flourishing, and then it kept on becoming less and less day by day. And in 90s also, the export and everything was going good. In 2000s, what happened was like in 2003, there is a college here called CTI, Chamrajendra Technical Institute, where they used to teach Mysore Rosewood Inlay. There were very few students. Because of that, what they did was like they closed all the inlay departments. They stopped completely the inlay in 2003, like teaching in the college as a professional course. And then in 2006 or 7, actually, like a child labor act came in. Because of that, what happened was, like, the children who used to come in during summer season, like, to learn in free time, they used to come and learn. They also, like, factory owners were like, oh, if we take them, it will become like a child labor act. Somebody will come and they'll ask, what are you doing? Because of that, they were afraid, and they didn't allow any youngsters, like, children to come. And after that, like, in it kept on happening. And then in 2016, rosewood, like the Dalbergia Siso family, like, export, they actually, because, like, it was endangered species of tree, they restricted the export of rosewood. Because of that, what happened was, like, the artisans again came down. And then, like, in 2020, during COVID, no, we were having like 12,000 artisans. After COVID, actually, like, everybody, like, most of them, they kept on, like, moving to different trades, and we came down to 4,000. Like, after COVID, no, like, we were running this one. Um, uh, like, survey. In that survey, we came across like only like 3,000 3,500 artisans in Mysore, of like all, like, not only inlay carving and other things as well. These kind of things started happening. Okay, we were thinking like, okay, like, we are going somewhere wrong. Because of that only, like, all this happening. What I Okay, then, here also I thought, okay, like, let me do ulta, like, everything reverse. Okay. During COVID, no, like, what I did, like, I used to come back and tell the artisans, so, like, these kind of things will work in that place, these kind of things will work in this place, and those kind of things, like, feedbacks, I used to come and give it. But, like, they were like, sir, like, there are so many people like you, they'll take something and go somewhere and come back, and they tell all these things, but, like, they don't know how difficult it is to make. But, like, for us it is very difficult. You'll go to one place, you'll tell one thing and you'll sell, that is easy for you. But for us it is very difficult. Everybody will come and talk about all this, but nobody will work on this. So I thought, okay, like, let me only do it. Like, if I do it, then I'll know, like, what are the pain points of them. So, like, I started, like, talking to him. Like, he's a master craftsman by name Javed Mirza. He's actually, after that only I got to know, like, when I was talking to him more, he's a fifth generation artisan who's, like, descendants from Iran, and their, like, forefathers, they came to Mysore from Iran to teach, like, Persian and Urdu to Mysore Maharaja. That's how they came to Mysore. From there, actually, like, Mysore Maharaja told, if you are interested in doing any works, like, you do, like, we'll support it. And then they started doing here, and like that, there are few families here in Mysore, and those things happened. Then he was like, okay, like, let me introduce you. Like, he understood, like, what I was doing. Like, initially, like, he was also not ready, because, like, he also had seen, like, so many people. But I was like adamant, okay, like, I'll do something, I'll not leave this. And then, like, what he did was, okay, like, I'll take you to few people, I'll introduce it to them. There, actually, like, I went to, like, one craft, this one, like, carving. He Whatever he did was, like, he introduced only to the good, like, side of the people who encourage youngsters to come. There he took me, and, like, for carving, he took it to one place, and sandwood carving one place, and the miniature works one place, and inlay works one place. Like this, like, he used to take me to every places. In inlay, when we went, like, actually, there was, like, a one artisan called Ashok, Mr. Ashok. In his workshop, there is a Skill India. There was one poster that was during COVID, when I went, and there was a Skill India poster. I asked him, like, what is this? He told me, like, there are people from all over the places, they'll come here and they'll learn the work. uh, but, like, now, in that time, like, during COVID, like, nobody was there. So I asked him, like, can I come and learn? He was like, yeah, sure, like, you can come, that's not an issue. So, like, I was like, I need to work. Like, I was doing, like, full time, like, I'm a software engineer. During that time, I was like, okay, like, I'll not be able to go all the days. So what I did, I asked him, I'll come at 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'll do till the 11 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, I need to log in to the office. He told, okay, that's not an issue. And then from there, I started, like, what I did, like, On first day, like they taught me like what to do, like the straight lines and everything, the curves, those things, those kind of things, like I used to do. Once I was doing that, like I was like, okay, like this is very easy. Then I saw like few things where like the faces and other like things which were cut. Then I thought, okay, oh, this is very difficult. That kept on happening, like okay, one day it was easy, the next day it was difficult, because like I was seeing the procedure and what to do next. Then I was getting like that. Then based on this, like whatever we are doing, it kept on happening, like this thing happened, like I worked there for like I learned there for like 2 months. And after that, like actually unfortunately what happened was like those like couple, like him, like Mr. Ashok and his wife, they got COVID. Because of that, like actually like we were not, I was not able to go there. So I took few woods from there, his place, and I took it back to my place, and I started working in my home only. I like anyways, like I had a few some space in my home. I started working there itself. And there actually what I used to do was like I used to take some reference online, and then I used to take a picture of it, and then I used to keep on cutting. I didn't even know like what to do, how to do. I know like only few idea I had. Okay, like anyways, like I can't go out or do anything. Let me do this itself. I kept on working on that. And then like one day, like I thought, okay, like I'll not use any stained colors, like meaning like in wood, like we use stains as well, and also acrylic plastic and everything. I thought, okay, like I need to do one work where I don't use any colors or anything. Then I did one cat, that also, like if you find online, like you'll get that that also. And that also happened. Like these kind of things, like I used to work there, and he used to tell me like go and explore other in other places, like you'll see like what is the difference. Actually, like he was also contemporizing the works. And then like from there, what I do, like I took that, and then I started working on like my skills as well, because like I can't sell anywhere. Okay, like let me improve the skill, because like I'm interested actually. From my childhood, I draw and other things, like most of the children, I like painting, sketching and everything. I like that, and I started working on it. And then I understood, okay, this is a point, this is a point. And there were like people like who were not getting any work. So what I did was like, okay, like I'll talk to them, and I'll give some work. By that time, actually, like even like a 3,000, 4,000 was a very big amount for them. So like they were not doing any small works. During COVID, they didn't had any work, and also the materials and everything was less. So they started doing the small works again, because in that small work they can earn more, miniature works. So they were doing it. So what I did, I talked to few people, and I gave the advance amount, and then I asked them, do this kind of like design. Whatever you know, you do it. Whatever the design you have, you do it. Because I don't know, I have zero knowledge of that. There is no point in telling them like I want like this or that or anything. I told like whatever you have, like you do it. And then they did few things and they give it to me. And then the procedure, like the whatever I told, the sketching was already there with them, and the cutting part they did and they gave it to me. For pressing, like pressing in a sense, like we'll apply the glue and press it on a plywood. For that I don't know, or like I didn't know anyone. Then they only introduced me to one person. There I gave him the all the Fevicol and everything, and he helped me, like he worked on that. And then from there I took it to somebody else, and then they did the sanding. uh, and then from there I took it to one person, they did the carpentry. And I don't know till now, like I don't know most of the people anywhere, like and nobody was like even interested in talking to me, because like I'm new. There are like they have seen so many people come and go like that, and they were not interested in me. And then like what I started doing was, okay, like if I don't talk to you properly, like if you don't understand what I'm doing, you will not be able to like that is like actually like a nature of everyone. They don't want it to waste the time. But during COVID, they also wanted something like they were also interested in teaching few things. And then like what I did, okay, like I finished everything. After that, I don't know how to sell it now. Like whatever I used to sell before COVID, that is different. That is a pen stand and other keychain holders, all those things. But now whatever we have done, like the inlay work, I don't know how to sell it, but it is very good. Okay, it is a traditional art and everything, but I don't know how to sell it. Okay, and one of my friend like near my home, like he told, there is something called VTPC, Vishweshwara Trade Promotion Council. There they'll do export related this one classes. You go and join that, you'll get it. I thought, okay, like let me go there. I went there, I talked to them, and they created this one. There was a session for 15 days, 20 days, and I was like, okay, let me, because like I was already working, I was not getting time for that. It was like full day training, and I was not getting it. I was like, full day, I can't come. Can I come and sit there and work? They told, okay, yeah. And then after that, what happened was they cancelled it. Like in office also, like I took like a few I didn't told anyone that I was doing all this, and then like what I did, from there I took some time, and then I told others here in VTPC, I'll do like this. And then there were not the right amount of people, the minimum number was not there. Because of that, they cancelled that and they moved it forward. And I was like, okay, for this time only, like that so many days I was thinking how to what to do and everything, but now it got cancelled. I was like, okay, I can't do it. Then they created one more date. I was like, okay, I'll plan accordingly. And that also got cancelled. That second one also. I was like, no, I can't come now. It is very difficult for me. Let me take back the amount. Like whatever the amount I had paid, I took it back. And the next week only, the program happened. I was not part of it. I was like last two times they created and they cancelled it. Now this time only when I was not there, they did the program and everything, like it came in paper and everything. Then I saw and I was like heartbroken. Okay, there is something wrong here also. Then I was like, okay, let me do something. I went back to them and I asked them. Okay, this whatever I'm telling, this is during starting, it was after COVID first wave, the second wave, before the second wave. After that, they were like, okay, give me a number, I'll contact you if something is there. And what they did was everybody, everything was going digital. They started the first batch virtual. That was the first time, and I was part of that. Okay, then I thought, okay, I was meant to be here for this part, so I am here. So we joined online, and the same thing, all the things, whatever was related to exports and everything, I got to know from there. And I was like, okay, this is related to exports. I'm doing just the work. How will I be able to export? There are so many things in between, the checks and balances and everything. I'll not be able to do that. Okay, then one day what happened was that person who was part of VTPC. She is a very nice person. She called me and she was like, sir, there is one exhibition here, local exhibition. Are you interested in going there? um, there was a Khadi and Gramodyoga department. They were having the exhibition. Are you interested in that? I didn't had so much of works also to exhibit in exhibition. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go. Here also I don't know what to do. I just told, okay, I'll go. And then what happened was they told me to write a letter to the concerned officer that stating I need a stall for this exhibition. I'm artisan of this. This is everything. Then I gave it. Till then I didn't had any works also, not much. I had few which I had worked on, and nothing else. And then where my teacher introduced me to so many people. I went and I talked to few people. I told, this is there is exhibition. Is it possible if you give something I'll keep there. If it sells I'll give the money. If it doesn't sells if anything other sells there in exhibition, I'll purchase your works only from there. That was COVID, and they were also having less sales, and also they were good. First of all, they were the good people, and also the sales were less during that time. So they agreed for that, and then they gave few things, and from there I took, and then I did the first exhibition. That exhibition actually, like, it was in Mysore only. It was nothing like, it was like 5 kilometers from my place. And I went there. There I understood. Okay, like whatever we talk. Okay, whatever the artisans were talking about, the problems I faced there. Okay, people come there, they'll keep on commenting. Okay, what kind of work is this? Like, why are you asking for so much of money? Like, these kind of things. Initially, I was like, okay, like, I'll not sell only. Like, there was one Shiva, uh, like, sitting and doing meditation. That panel, like a wall panel, one person came and she was like, oh, yeah, I live in the same area, like, where you do all this. You use any, like, local wood? Because, like, for colors, we use all different kinds of natural woods. She was like, you use all the different woods and you ask for the price of sandalwood. Why are you asking so much costly? And everything she started. I was like heartbroken at that time, and what I did was, like, I took that from her, and I kept it inside, and I told, this is not for sale, I'll not sell it only. And there was one more person came there at this after that, and she was like, no, 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 I want that Shiva, and like, I'll pay like whatever you tell me. I was like, no, ma'am, this is not for sale, I am not selling it. And then, like, actually, like, she was like, no, like, I want that. If you don't give me, like, there is a one wall in my place, uh, if you don't give me that, that wall will be empty for lifetime. I was thinking like, it might be a joke, like, she might be joking, but now, like, that happened, like whatever I'm telling, this happened in 2021. Okay, recently her husband called me, like 2 3 weeks back, and he was like, sir, like, my wife is like so adamant on that, like, she wants only that Shiva on that this one wall. She is not leaving me to do anything. That is very blank, like a space in my home. Sir, please, can you work on that, like, and give it one work, like, for us. That's what it is all about. Okay, like, meaning, like, if we are good, like, if people know, like, the worth of our works, they'll always come back. Like, like, this is like, I am telling, after 4 years, because, like, my business cycle is very less, like a small. That's why, like, I'm talking about this. Uh, like, in the, like this actually, like, after that, in that exhibition, there was one person who came there, and there also, like, I learned so many things, like, which, like, will help me in future. There actually, like, one person came, and he was like, I was explaining everything to him. After that, like, he removed the mask. Then I saw he is a handicrafts, like, from central government handicrafts. There is a DCH. Uh, from there, actually, like, he was a assistant director of that. Then he saw the works, and he was happy, like, whatever I was doing, meaning, like, I used to explain to people. I was not just selling there. I used to explain, because, like, even in Mysore, the awareness was very less. So, like, when I was explaining that to everyone, he was like, okay, he was happy with that. And he told, if I give, like, any exhibitions anywhere, like, are you interested in going? I told, yes, I'll go. Then, like, after that, like, next 6 months, 1 year, like, there was nothing. That happened in February 2022, I guess. 21 or 22. 21. And then, like, till from Feb till, like, September, there was September, October, there was nothing. In December, there was, like, a one exhibition. I applied for it and I didn't get anything. There was no response. Meaning, like, I didn't got selected. After that, after one day of the exhibition got started, they called me and told, there is one exhibition in Bangalore. Are you willing to go there? I told, okay, yeah, I'll go. Then, like, I took all the works, and on the same day, I left to Bangalore, HSR layout. There, actually, there was exhibition, and that was the first, like, out of Mysore, the first exhibition. And I was like, okay, like, let me. And there were, like, 20, 30 stairs, and there was no lift or anything. Then our works, like, wooden works, right? Like, it is very heavy. And the person who came with me, the auto guy, like, he had some hip injury. Because of that, like, he was not able to carry heavy things. I was like, from the before starting the stall itself, just to pick all the works and take that, like, 30 steps every time, and keeping in stall. If just by that, actually, like, 4 5 hours it went, my time. I didn't have, like, any knowledge of what to do, how to do, and everything happened. Then I was like, okay, like, why did I come here? Like, this is not for me, and everything. And after that, like there was somebody like who came there, and what work is this, like, and everything, like they started talking to me, and they were happy with the work, and somebody one piece, small piece, they purchased, and I was happy. Okay, like whatever I come like came here for, okay, it is working, let me see what happens. And like after that, like after there in Bangalore, somebody like, that's what, like this is what like connection is all about. Like it's not like, okay, like if I didn't took the first step, I was not even able to come here in the first like a thing. And if I don't go from here to somewhere else, I'll not get that connections. For example, Chitra ma'am, like actually like I met in one exhibition in Chitra Kalapurana in Bangalore. Like if I didn't went there, I would have never contacted her. If I had never contacted her, I would have never been here. So that is why like networking and all these things is very important in all this. Like first thing, like I used to go like that, and it kept on happening. And from there, like somebody told, try this, and it was already time over. Meaning, like they told me in December, the last date was in to apply was in November, and then I was thinking, okay, like what to do. And I used to tell artisans, sir, there is an exhibition here. You go there, the sales will be good. And they used to go, and if there is no sales, no, they used to come back and tell, oh, Mohan told me to go there. It become like it is a heavy loss for me. And I was like, why am I telling all this to them? And why are they going? And why is there is a like this one? When I went, there was okay. Like why when they go, like there is no sales. I was thinking about it. Okay, then I understood. Okay, like I should not tell them without experimenting. Because like one wherever I go, like one exhibition, by just one exhibition, I can't come to conclusion that like okay, like everything will work like this, work like that. Because of that, what I did here, like in the meantime, actually, like I was working on so many different things. Like I started collecting the designs, meaning like the fifth generation artisan, my teacher, whose name I told, like Javed Mirza, and he also helped me in so many things. And also like here there are so many, like his son who called me now currently, like he's in Ireland. Okay, it's all good karma, like which everything came together and happened. Okay, like in his family, like nobody is doing anymore. Okay, like after fifth generation artisans, like which they are in their family. Now in there, like there are like three, this one, brothers, and nobody is doing. Like their children are not doing. He's in Ireland now, and by that time, actually, like he was in India, and all these things happened. Okay, like from there, I took like he gave like a few designs to me. He told Mohan, like these kind of works like nobody is doing as of now. If you can do like anyways, like I was doing only one or two pieces. He told, okay, like you do one piece. If anybody wants, like if they like, we'll do more works. Then I was like, okay, like anyways, like I'll do like everything in reverse. I thought, okay, like I'll do something like which nobody is doing now. I did the reverse one, and then from there actually like I got like one person, like he was like, oh, how to do this, like and everything, like he came to workshop, and he was like, okay, oh, somebody is coming from, like they are giving time, like they are coming from so long and they are coming here. At that time, I used to do like small keychains and everything. My friends were like, Mohan, like, why are you wasting your time and effort, everything on this? It doesn't worth, like, it is not worth, because like I was selling like 30 rupees, 40 rupees during that COVID. No, what happened was like artisans were not having any work. Like, if I ask for keychains, also they were ready to make it. Now, nobody does it. If even like if you give like 100 200 rupees, nobody will go do it, because it is very small work, and it is like hectic for their eyes. Because of these things, like they were not ready to do that. And I kept like during that time, like person by person, I just like persuaded like few people. From there, like I understood, okay, like these things will work like this, these things will work like that. Because and the exhibitions kept on happening. And one day what happened was, from VTPC only, there is a exhibition called India International Trade Fair, which happens in Pragati Maidan in New Delhi, which is India's big one of the biggest exhibitions. They told me like, are you willing to go there? Like, if you are interested, I'll write your name and send it. If you got get selected, then you can go. They were like so many people will apply for that exhibition because like it will be like subsidized by the government of Karnataka. Everybody will be like applying for it. And I was also like, okay, like let me try. There is no nothing like there is nothing to lose. Okay, this is what like my mantra is all around. Okay, like there is nothing to lose. Like if I there is one saying like 100% of the shots are if we don't take it, we already lost it. Meaning like nothing will happen if we don't take the step. So I told, okay, like let me do that. I went there exhibition like before like and also parallelly I was also working on something called Talk to Artisan, which is a YouTube series. You can see that as well in YouTube. That series actually like why I started was the artisans where I was to like go and talk to them. What was happening was like when I talked to them, they were like, "Sir, like we have done this from the so many years, this, and everything." And like as Raga was mentioning, okay, like if you search like Mohan Kumar online in Google, okay, like you will get like so many different works and everything. Okay, by that time, actually, like if you search Mysuru Rosewood Inlay, even Sarangpur Inlay or anything else, randomly it used to come. Okay, like because like we were not using the digital space properly, meaning like illiterate, like meaning illiterate in the sense digitally illiterate artisans. Okay, like they were not putting anything online, like they were not ready to share their designs or anything like that. So I was like, okay, like why are we like not putting anything online? We should put something online. And then I went to talk to people, and they were like, okay, like we'll do something. And there is one person called Krishnamurti. He helped me in talking to different artisans. And then like we started a series called Talk to Artisan, where like I'll be talking to different, like we'll be going and talking to different artisans, and then like we'll get the perspective from their own side. It's not like I have something and I'll like indoctrinate like whatever the knowledge I have. Like it's not like that. It's like their life journey. Like senior master artisans, I started talking to them. And in the first episode itself, what happened was there is a one legendary artist called Sri Putraju. He is the one who started like in inlay. Like we have three variety, like three variations. One is a wood inlay where we put like wood inside the wood. That is a traditional old art. And there is a patchwork which was started during like a Mir Shaukat Ali time in 1960s. And this relief work, like where there is a 3D effect, embossing type, that work got started by like Sri Putraj sir. Like his work, like I used to see that as also. Like I was interested in that, but I was not able to go and talk to him. And these things kept on happening. First interview only, like we went there. I was like very nervous, like what to do and everything. Like they were like, okay, okay, no problem. Like you do your work and everything. And on the first interview, like I was very afraid, like to ask them, like what will they think? Meaning, like mic check and everything. Okay, I didn't do any mic check or anything. Before that, like I only checked and like everything was working. After the interview got over, I took this one video and I saw that the audio has not got like a recorded only. Actually, like he was like 75 plus actually at that time. His voice is very low because of that. Like we had put like one mic, and the voice has not got recorded only. I was like afraid to ask him like, can you give the this one? First of all, going there and talking to them itself is very difficult. Meaning like they were not entertaining at that time because of like so many like negative things which were happening to them. And like I was like, okay, like what will I do now? Like I have taken the video and everything. Video is already like everything is proper. Even if you go now, like there is a eighth episode, I guess. That is a Putraju sir's episode. Like I was afraid, like what to do. I was not able to go and talk to him again because like he has given so much of time in that like his work schedule, and I'm like I have failed in executing it. After that, I told my like other artisan like who was helping me, Krishnamurti sir. I told sir like it has happened like this, like a voice has not been there. What shall we do? And he told, okay, like have a like a history, like a brief history about him. I'll only give the voice over. We'll do that, and then we'll upload it. Now that is the version which you see in YouTube. Like this, see, like there also, like it is failure only, meaning failure in the sense, like I didn't, at that point it was failure. Now if we look back, if I look back at that, okay, it was also one experience. I learned something from there, that like we should, before going somewhere and doing something, we should be prepared for it. If we are not prepared for it, then we might get into like alterations like that. Like this, like I learned from that, that was happening parallelly. During this time only, like I went to Delhi for exhibition. I had zero knowledge, like what is like Delhi, what is exhibition, what is everything. I have seen everything online, like on video. That's it. Like there is nothing. Like I have not gone there. I have not exhibited anything. Nothing. All these things were happening, and then uh, next, there I got like few more feedbacks. There, there was one lady, who was like sari, they used to sell saris. They were from Bangalore, and she called me one day. Like I used to like stand there and explain everyone, because that is actually like a IITF. If you search on Google, okay, IITF, that is actually India's first or second largest exhibition all over India. Okay, there will be a footfall of like minimum of 10 lakhs, like a 1 million in one day. Okay, there will be so many people. Like even just to walk there, it is impossible sometimes. It will be so rush. There will be so many people. Okay, in that rush, I was standing there and explaining the works rather than selling it. Because like I knew, like if you don't know, like if you don't understand what we are doing, even if I sell everything also, there is no point in selling. There were so many artisans, they used to go there and sell it. And when I went there, like people were like, oh, ये क्या है वर्क है, या 20 साल से नहीं देखे ये सब. Like they were used to ask me, like we have not seen these kind of works from last 20 years, so what kind of work is this? There somebody who came 20 years back, and that those are like my teachers who went there during that time. Now they are old, they were not able to carry all the big works, and they go there because of these things. They were not seeing that kind of whatever the actual Mysuru Rosewood Inlay were. Like everything is actual only, but the traditional only, like they used to see the contemporary and other things, they were not seeing there. So like what happened there, when I showcased those things, they were like, oh, like this is different, and all those things, like they appreciated, but nobody was buying it. And I used to stand there and explain every day, like wherever I go, like I'll put one board, give us 2 minutes to educate about the world famous Mysuru Rosewood Inlay artwork. This is a exact thing, like I'll put there poster. They're actually and also I'll put like these artworks are not paintings, everything is made from natural woods. This is what, like these two things initially I used to put, and people were like, oh, wood. How are you doing everything in wood? They used to come and stand, and then I used to explain it to them. And on like a sixth or seventh day, she called me and she was asked me, how much, like how is the sales? I was like, no, ma'am, like there is only like 1,000, 2,000 rupees sales from last so many days. She was like, you are the first person I am seeing here. Like she was going from 23, 24 years. You are the first person here who is standing and explaining instead of selling. Why do we want to sell, like experiment, like all these things? Just stand there. They'll come and ask for the price. You tell the price, you sell it. That's it. Don't do all this. That's what she told me. I was also like actually frustrated at that time, and I kept that whatever the board I had give us 2 minutes to explain. I took that and I kept it inside. I was uh, like completely like shattered at that time, because I have taken there were like so many other altercations also. I've taken 38 boxes, big parcels. Okay, from here to there, and from there to carry to the exhibition ground, I have spent like 5,000 rupees, like just from the ground floor to first floor. I didn't know how to carry it. Okay, there also I got scammed. From Mysore to Delhi, I have paid uh, 15,000. From there, from ground floor to first floor to pick it up, they took like 5,000 rupees. I was like, okay, let me if the works comes in, like if it sells, like I'll recover the amount. There is no point in doing all this. I gave that amount and I kept the stall and everything. In 5 days in starting, like there was only like a five, like a 6 8,000 rupees sales. And she called me and she was, yeah, I'm the first time I'm seeing you. Like somebody is explaining all these things. Instead of selling, don't sell anything. Just stand and they'll come and ask for the price. You tell the price, they'll negotiate and you give it and send it. Don't do all this. When I kept everything inside, after like 5 10 minutes, I sat there in a side. I was thinking like what is happening? Okay, like what went wrong? I was thinking that. Then I like again like I thought, okay, like government has given so much of subsidy and everything, and sent us to here to educate and also exhibit our artworks. Why are if we don't talk about our works, there is no point in doing it. Again I took it back and kept it in front only. And then again same thing happened. They were like, oh, you will not learn from all this. You do whatever you want, then you will understand.